Cancer, hey, what's going on? How are you? My name is Antoine, and I want to welcome you to your weekly general messages for the week of August, 7th through the 13th. All right. This is officially like Cancer's first weekly, so let me know in the comment box below if you, want to see a weekly setup. I think I'm going to do that anyway, but just let me know if you like it. This is going to be for all placements of Cancer, so let's go ahead and just get into it. The week of August 7th through the 13th. What are the overall messages for Cancer? All right, Cancer. Your top card here is Navigating by the Stars. Follow your bliss, okay? And your bottom card here is View from Above. Get the big picture. All right, so let's go ahead and break this down. I love when this card comes out, Cancer, because this card always tells us to follow our dreams and to do the things that will make us happy, okay? Even if you have to kind of do it on the side. I always feel like this card is somebody doing what they need to do by moonlight or by starlight, because in the regular daytime hours, they're either busy doing something else or they can't do it, they can't put it on display in the daytime because of for whatever reason. So they have to do it at night. Okay? Regardless, you're doing something that makes you happy. Okay? That brings you joy. You know what I mean? That it's fulfilling to you. And I do feel like there is a little bit of like shame associated with this as well, Cancer. Because why can't you do this in the daylight? Why can't you do this, like, or not even in the day, not even about the daylight. Why can't you do this as a regular means, of succeeding? Why does this feel like you have to do it on the side? You know what I mean? But nevertheless, you're doing what you need to do. And I feel like you're working towards it being something more full-time or something being a little bit more substantial. Okay. And then other times, others of you, you're just doing it just for the sheer enjoyment. You're doing it just for the sheer enjoyment. It has nothing to do with whatever else you do during regular time. You know what I mean? Like, this is just when you're in your off time. Anytime you're in the off time, you're doing things that just satisfy you. Okay. And that's just all it's about for some of you. Okay. Then we have this message here, View from Above. Get the big picture. Okay. Cancer, this week, your perspective could be shifted. And the reason why you have a shift in perspective is because you see something in a way that you didn't see it before. I always feel like this energy is like look how she's in this air balloon and she's seeing the city or the town. She's seeing it from up top now. So she's kind of taken herself out of the maze or out of the ant race or the rat race of below, out of the chaos of everything below. Or the order of everything below, however you want to look at it. She's taken herself from the micro level and she's zoomed out. Okay? She's on a macro level now. She's looking at things from above. Okay? And so from that view, you're able to get more of a perspective. You're able to see things that, you're able to see a bigger picture. You're able to see why the smaller things are so important, because a lot of the times we can feel like, okay, what we do is unimportant. Why are we doing this? Oh, I'm just on a loop. I feel like I'm, but then we zoom out and we get a bigger picture of everything. And we're like, oh, okay, that's why what I do is so important, because, and you're able to connect dots a little bit better now because you're seeing a bigger piece. You're seeing the whole puzzle versus just one piece of the puzzle. It's like, what is this? Oh, well, when you see it together as everything, and then you back up from it, it's like, oh. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot here and see if we can either clarify some of this energy or see what other energies that is available for you, Cancer, okay? Excuse me. All right. Three from the top. Three from the bottom. All right. And then your challenge here is the Page of Swords. All right. This is your challenge. I feel like this week, Cancer, it could be a little bit difficult for you to absorb new information. So if you're doing things like online schooling or just in school in general, or if you're in a position of like training, training for something or like a new job or something like that, or even if you're just in new territory, I think that there's just a difficulty, there's already a level of difficulty of just being new at it. And then there's this added layer of a challenge that you're not able to retain some information or strategies or something to that degree, okay? So just keep it, you may have to work through that this week, okay? And not to say that you can't accept something, it's just that you have to work a little harder is what I meant to say, really. All right, so let's go ahead and start taking a look at the deck, the cards that came off on top. Here on the top row, we have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Wands, excuse me, and the Chariot. Eight of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the Chariot. Yeah. I definitely feel like this may tie into the whole navigating by stars energy that some of you may be tapping into, because the reason that I feel like this is like this, it's really about the 7 of Wands for me. The 7 of Wands for me is how much of an advocate you are for yourself this week, Cancer, okay? In your abilities to get something done or in your ability to lead. You understand what I mean? And we do have the 8 of Pentacles here, all right? So you have created something, or you are in the process still even of creating something of value. You know what I mean? So you're making your adjustments, you're making your tweaks, you're working hard, okay? And you know that you're working hard because you know that your stuff is going to pop. And when it blows, it's going to go. You know what I mean? So you're doing that. You believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Like, even when nobody else does, like you do. You know what I mean? So it's like you may even kind of feel like you're out here alone doing this, but you're out here doing it. Guess who else is traveling by the stars? This Chariot. Look at him. You know what I mean? So you're just guided on, like, you're guided to be on go because you know that this is what is going to work for you. This is really your happiness that you're working towards and for. All right. And that's why it's so easy for you to like put in that extra time, even if it's on the side, even if you're already tired from doing things, other things, you know what I mean? Like, some of us have full-time jobs. Some of us have full-time jobs and kids. Some of us have full-time jobs and kids, you know, and, you know, somebody else to deal with or whatever. You know what I mean? So regardless of all of that, it's like you're still putting in the time for yourself and for the things that make you happy. And I think that it's going to really pay off for you in the future. All right. Now, on the bottom row, Cancer, you have the Hanged Man, you have the Wheel, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. And so actually, I feel like this will actually, and I didn't plan this. Usually it doesn't work this way. But this really kind of ties into the View from Above story that I was talking about. Okay, so we have the Hangman, we have the Wheel, and then the Three of Pentacles. Okay, and I feel like there's some sort of like hang up or stop up in the process. There's some sort of hinge that's like, you know, kink or whatever, that's just not working. You know what I mean? Like the machine isn't as well oiled. You know, something has a situation on pause. Maybe it's even in your own mental, okay? Or maybe this three of Pentacles energy keeps falling out. So it could be that, you know, you just have somebody that's just not willing to cooperate anymore as a part of the group, okay? And maybe this is you not willing to cooperate anymore as a part of the group until you're able to maybe understand things from a more zoomed out view and getting a big picture. And then it makes you more willing to commit to seeing something through. Now, okay, Cancer? But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if I have anything else. I don't feel anything else coming through. So just let me know what's going on in the comment box below for you, Cancer. I definitely appreciate your time. Also, let me know if you like the weekly setup. Again, this is your energy for the 7th through the 13th of August, okay? And so I'll see y'all next week. Bye.